Hi, I'm Simon Tam, and it gives me incredible amount of pleasure today to be hosting for the first time ever the Flavour Colour dinner. What we're doing here is to shift the paradigm of eating and drinking. We are using the vehicle of Flavour Colours, the tool that allow us to match food and wine intrinsically without any silliness and snobbiness. We have categorized flavors in food and wine into 5 different colors. They are blonde, ivory, bronze, mahogany, and charcoal. Each flavor gives you a mood, a feel, a sense that evokes much more than sweet, sour, salt, bitter, MSG. We have got a whole range of wines from our Flavour Colours represented, and they are blonde, a wine that is very vibrant and lively, and it actually makes you want to sing and jump up and down like Julie Andrews did in The Hills of Life, right? Then we have ivory, and these wines are richer, more complex in nature, and possibly more versatile with a range of foods. Then we have bronze. As you can see, we going deeper in color tones, and intensity in the feelings that it generates in us. So that is bronze. And then further to bronze, we have mahogany, which is probably the deepest of the normal wine flavors that we will encounter, from Great Bordeaux all the way to Rhone Valley Reds and so on. But the wine world doesn't stop there, neither does the flavor world. It goes as far as charcoal, which is, as the name suggests, the ultimate in richness, in sensuality. It is a function of time, and it distills flavors over time. So tonight's dinner, firstly, we have 10 courses and 5 wines. We are actually a little bit coy. We are going to try to keep the identity of the wines hidden away from our guests tonight. Because what I think is really important is to focus on flavor colors. It is really about just having the opportunity to sample different wines at different times with different foods. And at the end of the day, what tonight is really about is returning ownership back to our friends to eat and drink as they please. It will be interesting to see what wine and food they prefer and what pairing.
Actually, I don't know much about wine pairing, but I see that very often on a menu.
Previously, I've only did wine pairing because it's like a fancy thing to do and not really, yeah. So I think it's the first time that I really took it seriously, and I think it really does enhance the whole experience.
I think it's, I had a very good wine pairing experience before, where having wine along with the food makes the food taste better, actually. So it tops up the quality of the food, and it was also what I was hoping to look for during this event. Like whether wine can actually make Chinese food taste better was kind of my expectation before the event. Yeah, some of it actually does make it taste better. For example, I think the shrimp.
Yeah, the shrimp actually.
The shrimp goes really well with the ivory. Yeah,
with ivory.
Yeah,
it does. The shrimp.
I think for me, when I first just tried all the wine, the charcoal was a little bit too strong for my taste. But when I tried it with the duck, they really went well together, and I feel like they complemented each other in a way that I completely did not expect. So I think that was quite surprising to me.
What stood out was the turnip pastry, and I think I liked it with the blonde wine. I think it's sort of like a more fruity flavor, and it goes pretty well with something deep fried.
So in the typical traditional Chinese restaurant at the yum-ta's place, they don't really offer red wine or white wine as an option. It's often more of the Chinese pairing, I guess. My only wine pairing with Chinese food was actually Mao Tai, back in some business dinner and business occasion. So I've never really had red or white wine pairing with Chinese food before. I think they pair really well, especially I think the charcoal with the chicken was really a highlight of the night because they went really well. So it almost felt like a dish with wine and not like a drink and the food. I would say I would like to try some more of the wine pairing because it was a really good experience for me tonight.
Yeah, I think I really enjoyed today's experience. So if there was similar events in the future, I would love to attend more.
Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, for someone like a casual wine drinker, like it exposes you to a lot of different wines that you may or may not like, actually go try it if it's just on your own. So I think it's helpful. It's very helpful and a very accessible way of introducing you to more wines.
It's really interesting that we pair ourselves. And then I find very interesting things that about different kind of wine with different kind of fruits. Now, haven't been taught before about the color and also the wine and also the fruit. And I think need to explore more, right? This is the very first start. And then I would like to explore deeper.
I hope at the end of this dinner that you found Flavour Colours useful. That it is not difficult, not scary, not snobby, and that you can take it and use it yourself whenever you have food and want to have a glass of wine. And that would make me extremely happy. Bon appetit.